Video Game History, Time Warp Randomizer, Audio Podcast, Season 2, Episode 11, dated Sunday, April the 12th, 2026. Hi, this is Jeremy from Video Gamers Oasis speaking with a quick prologue or introduction to the actual podcast. I'd like to thank you all for listening to my podcast up to this very beginning of Season 2. Thank you so much for all your support. I appreciate the words of encouragement as I start this journey continuously on in video game history and try to make it more and more technically enjoyable and fun. Before we begin our actual podcast, I just want to let you know this podcast is dated Sunday, April the 12th, 2026. I do apologize. It's one day late. Had a very busy week of work. And I've been working on getting everything done and also taking time to rest and rejuvenate. So thank you for your patience. I do appreciate it. And one more thing I want to add. I've been working on implementing Voice Mod, I believe it's called. It's a soundboard, gaming soundboard software. It's really cool for adding sound effects. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a sample here. Yeah, that's one of the we can add, and maybe even a little bit of this, and a little bit of. All right, so I hope that sounds okay. I'm just working on this a little bit more, adding sound effects to the audio and working on. I'm going to see if I can do one continuous flow of audio. This may be challenging, but I'll give it a shot, and I can edit things as I go along and change things in future episodes. So sit back and relax with your favorite beverage. We're going to begin Season 2, Episode 11 of Video Game History, Time Warp Randomizer Audio Podcast. Welcome back, everyone, to Video Game History, Time Warp Randomizer, the show where we spin the wheel of time and land on a random year in video game history. It's Season 2, a brand new episode. In today's episode, we're heading back to the year 2023, just 3 years ago today. What happens when a frozen world demands perfect strategy? A space empire spans entire galaxies. A vampire's servant unleashes absolute chaos off the map. Brace yourself for the brutal tactical challenge of Wild Frost, a deceptively cute deck builder that will test every decision you make. Take command of fleets, trade routes, and entire star systems in X4 Community of Planets Edition, where your choices shape a living, breathing universe. Dive into blood-soaked, over-the-top action with Renfield, Bring Your Own Blood, a chaotic roguelike where survival means embracing the badness. And fight against time itself in Flooded, where every move could mean the difference between survival and sinking beneath the waves. From deep strategy to experimental indie creativity, from mobile storytelling to retro-inspired action, and much more in this episode of Video Game History, Time Warp Randomizer. But before we jump into today's Time Warp destination, it's quiz time! All right, listeners, let's test your memory. This is for video game quiz number 10 from episode 10, the year 2000 and 2012 in gaming history review. Trivia challenge segment. All right, you've got 21 seconds to answer each question. The year 2000 on a Sunday. What type of PC game were gaining traction through niche experimentation in the year 2000? Time's up! The answer is experimental and niched software-driven experiences. Question number 2 for trivia, video game trivia, April 5th, 2000, year 2000. What trend defined early PC gaming innovation during this time? Time's up. The answer is exploration of new interaction systems and software-based gameplay. Question number 3. What major industry shift was being prepared for in the year 2000? Time's up. The answer is the next generation of gaming consoles. Now we have some trivia for the PC game from the year 2000 called Opsis. O-P-S-Y-S. Opsis. Question number 4. What is the main objective in Opsis? Time's up. Time's up. The answer is recover 100 stolen coins by traveling through time. Question number 5. What makes Opsis unique compared to traditional games? Time's up. The answer is its focus on interface-driven mechanics and logic systems. Question number 6. What historical range does the game explore? Time's up. The answer is from 500 BC to 1960. Question number 7. What design philosophy does Opsis reflect? Time's up. The answer is early experimental indie style development before indie became mainstream. Now we're moving on to the trivia segment for April the 5th, 2012. Question number 8. What upcoming console generation was highly anticipated in 2012? Time's up. Moving on to question number 9. Which platforms helped popularize digital distribution? Time's up. The answer is Steam and Xbox Live Arcade. Moving on to question number 10. What major trend allowed developers to fund games directly through players? Time's up. The answer is crowdfunding. Moving on to question number 11. What type of developers began rising in prominence during this time? Time's up. The answer is indie developers. Now we're moving on to the trivia section for 2012 video games. Question number 12. What gameplay style defines an assassin in Orlandis? Time's up. The answer is stealth-based, narrative-driven gameplay. Question number 13. What platform supported Auxilian Magi? Time's up. The answer is Xbox Live Indie Games. Moving on to question number 14. What genre is Super Robot Tizen Z Saisei Hen? Time's up. The answer is tactical RPG. RPG crossover. Moving on to question number 15. What makes Vidiot game stand out? Time's up. The answer is chaotic, absurd, anti-game design. Moving on to question number 16. What type of gameplay is central to Deadly 30? Time's up. The answer is survival with base building. Moving on to question number 17. What tool-like feature defines Colors 3D? Time's up. The answer is digital art creation and sharing. Question number 18. What genre is poacher? Time's up. The answer is narrative-driven platformer. Question number 19. And the question is, what gameplay loop defines Cafeteria Nipponica? Time's up. The answer is Restaurant Management Simulation. Question number 20. What inspired Mino Monsters? Time's up. The answer is creature collection games like Pokemon. And our final question on video games for April the 12th, 2026 of Sunday. The question is, what gameplay, actually not April the 12th, April the 5th, pardon me. What gameplay focus defines confrontation? Time's up. The answer is tactical strategy combat. All right, everybody. Fast answers only. What type of game is jigsaw puzzle? Answer: classic puzzle. What platform style is the Ice Temple? Answer: browser-based. Question: what does 48 chambers emphasize? Answer: skill-based challenges. Question: what genre is 99 Kyofu no Daio? Answer: horror. Answer: horror visual novel. Question: what theme defines Ice Age Village? Answer: city building. How many did you get correct? Let me know in the comments. Now for a new segment in this podcast series, we have something I call Video Game History Open Mic. Now, this is kind of weird and experimental. Let's see if we can pull this thing off. It's a comedy section of the podcast where we talk about video game history that we just discussed in a comedic tone. It's time for some quick laughs. PC games in 2000 were experimental. Yeah, so experimental, even the developers weren't sure what the game was. Opsis lets you travel through time. Just do homework in every century. 2012 gamers. Digital downloads are amazing. 2026 gamers. 2026 gamers. Why is my storage full again? Indie games in 2012. We're small but creative. Indie games today. We're still small, but now we're also emotionally devastating. Deadly 30. Survive zombies and build a base. Basically, Minecraft with anxiety. Vidiot game. The only game where confusion is a feature, not a bug. And there you have it. That was our new segment called Video Game History Open Mic. Leave your comments roasting and heckling these jokes so much. right now, it's time for the video game history years for dated Sunday, April the 12th, 2026. Let's Refer to mobygames.com for the historical data. Big thanks to that website for the helpful information. Now let's type in the different years into the randomizer. This day in gaming history on April the 12th, 2026. The 12th, 2026. The years for this day in gaming history we have is 1991, 35 years ago. 1996, 30 years ago. 1997. What year was that again? 29 years ago. 1998, 28 years ago. 1999, 27 years ago. Year 2000, 21 years ago. Year 2006, 20 years ago. Year 2007, 19 years ago. 2008, 18 years ago. 2009, 17 years ago. 2010, 16 years ago. 2011, 15 years ago. 2012, 14 years ago. 2013, 13 years ago. 2014, 12 years ago. 2015, 11 years ago. 2016, 10 years ago. 2017, 9 years ago. 2018, 8 years ago. 2019, 7 years ago. 2020, 6 years ago. 2021, 5 years ago. 2022, 4 years ago. 2023, 3 years ago. 2024, 2 years ago. And finally, the year. Again, big thanks to mobygames.com for the historical data. I don't know what I'd do without it. It was very, very helpful in getting all this accurate information for this day in history. Now we'll take a short break and we'll commence with the spinning of the wheel in just a few seconds. All right, everyone, it's time to spin the wheel. Round and round and round she goes. When she stops, nobody knows. And the wheel stops on the year 2023. Now that's a lineup. Let's take a quick break and dive into this long list of video games in the year 2023 on All right, we're back with our video game history for Sunday, April the 12th, 2023. Game highlights for the 2023 year and video game history we're referring to is April the 12th, 2023. Our first game we're going to research is Light Racer, Spark. Story. Set in a futuristic multiverse, you play as, quote-unquote, Spark, an entity guiding civilizations across branching timelines. Your choices influence whether worlds evolve into utopias or collapse into chaos. Gameplay. Narrative-driven strategy plus idle mechanics. Players make moral and developmental display. Narrative-driven strategy plus idle mechanics. Players make moral and developmental decisions. Civilization growth unfolds over time, brackets even offline. Trivia. Follow up to Light Racer Ignition. Blends philosophy with incremental great gameplay, a rare combo. Known for its heavy focus on ethical dilemmas. Next game on our list we have is X4, Community of Planets Edition. Story. Expands the sandbox universe of X4, where factions interact dynamically. Players carve out their own path as trader, warlord, or explorer. Gameplay. Open world space simulation. Real-time economy and faction diplomacy. Fleet management and station building. Trivia. Developed by Ego Soft. Community of Planets. Bundles updates shaped heavily by player feedback. One of the deepest space sims. Next game on our list we have is Name That NYC Subway Station, Round 3. Story. No traditional story. This is a trivia challenge based on recognizing NYC, or New York City, subway stations from visuals. Gameplay. Image-based quiz. Increasing difficulty across rounds. Tests real-world knowledge of transit systems, Now for the trivia segment of this game. Appeals strongly to geography and urbanism fans. third entry in a niche but dedicated trivia series. Our next video game on our list is the terrifying Renfield Bring Your Own Blood story, based on the film Suffering Servant fighting hordes of enemies to gain freedom. Gameplay: roguelike survival shooter, brackets similar to Vampire Survivors. Waves of enemies, auto attacks, upgrade stacking, fast-paced chaotic combat. Trivia: released alongside the movie starring Nicolas Cage. Embraces over-the-top gore and humor. Early access launch allowed rapid balancing updates. From what I've seen from not the game itself, but from the movie trailer, Nicolas Cage gives a tour de force performance as an over-the-top Dracula. So I'm pretty sure the game is fun as well. Wow, Nicolas Cage is truly over the top in that movie. Moving on to Obey Me Nightbringer. Story: a time travel twist sends the player back to the past version of the Demon Brothers, reshaping relationships and events. Gameplay: rhythm-based battles, dating sim plus story choices, card collection and character progression. Trivia: sequel / spin-off of the popular Obey Me, combines rhythm gameplay with visual novel storytelling. Strong global fan base, especially in anime communities. Next game on our list is Brutalism 22. Story: explores surreal, brutalist architecture landscapes filled with abstract meaning and environmental storytelling. Gameplay: first-person exploration, puzzle-light interactions, heavy emphasis on atmosphere. Trivia: inspired by real-world brutalist architecture. Minimal dialogue, story told through environment. Our next game on our list is Wild Frost. Story: a frozen world where you lead a party to reclaim warmth and defeat the eternal frost. Gameplay: card-based combat with positioning mechanics, roguelike runs with evolving decks, companion system with unique abilities. Trivia: developed by Deadpan Games and Gazeter, known for high difficulty and strategic depth. Stylish, charming art contrasts its punishing gameplay. Next game on our list we're going to discuss is Caliber. Now, the story of this game focuses on global special forces units engaging in tactical operations. Gameplay: team-based PvE, and PvP. Class-based operators with unique skills. Emphasis on coordination and realism. Trivia: developed by 1C Game Studios. Stands out for PvE focused tactical missions. Brackets, rare in shooters. Our next game that we're going to discuss on our list is Golfite. Story: no traditional narrative. Progression is about mastering increasingly strange golf challenges. Gameplay: procedurally generated golf courses, roguelike upgrades and modifiers, precision plus randomness blend. Trivia: combines relaxing golf mechanics with roguelike unpredictability. Popular among casual and strategy players alike. Our next game on our list is Paint by Pixel. Story: light, non-narrative experience focused on creativity and relaxation. Gameplay: fill in pixel art puzzles, color by number mechanics, stress-free progression. Trivia: Designed for mindfulness and relaxation, appeals to fans of cozy games. And I didn't mention it here for some reason, but I believe it's available on Steam for the Mac. Moving on to Cardboard Town story. Build and manage a quirky cardboard city while handling random events. Gameplay. It's a card-based city building, resource management, and event-driven decisions. Trivia. Unique blend of deck building and city sim. Early access shaped heavily by player feedback. Moving on to the next game on our list for this date of Sunday, April the 12th, 2023. Ghostwear, Arena of the Dead. Story. Fight through haunted digital arenas as a trapped entity battling for escape. Gameplay. Retro-inspired arena FPS. Fast movement and weapon pickups. Score-based progression. Trivia. Strong inspiration from 90s shooters like Quake. Stylized, quote-unquote, haunted cyberspace aesthetic. Our next game on our list is Flooded. And the story of this game is civilization must survive rising sea levels after a global flood. Gameplay. City building on small islands. Resource optimization under time pressure. Constant environmental threat. Trivia. Environmental theme tied to climate change. Strategy revolves around efficient expansion. Our next game on our list for our discussion is Plantera 2, Golden Acorn. Here's the story. Grow a thriving garden ecosystem with the help of cute creatures. Gameplay. Idle/clicker mechanics. Farming, harvesting, upgrades, expanding land, and automation. Trivia. Sequel to a popular casual idle game. Appeals to quote-unquote cozy gaming audiences. Our next game on our list is Kraken Odyssey. Story. A young hero journeys across mythological seas, encountering legendary creatures like the Kraken. Gameplay. Action-adventure exploration, combat and puzzle solving, ocean-themed progression. Here's the trivia. Released on PlayStation platforms in select regions. Draws from maritime mythology. And we have another game here that we're going to discuss is Spurto. Has a wacky name in itself. Story. Absurd, humor-driven experience based on internet meme culture. Gameplay. Mini games and chaotic mechanisms. Intentionally silly design. Unpredictable interactions. Trivia. Based on the quote-unquote Spurto meme. Spurdo. Cult following due to its bizarre tone. Newsflash. Ionic acquires Milky Tea. Ionic continued expanding its portfolio of indie studios. Milky Tea is known for arcade-style titles like Hyper Brawl Tournament. Reflects ongoing consolidation trend in the gaming industry. The 2023 showcased a huge indie presence. Brackets deck builders, idle games, experimental titles. Continued growth of sandbox and simulation games. Strong mobile and casual gaming expansion. Increasing popularity of hybrid genres. Brackets card plus city builder, golf plus roguelike. And the industry news segment that we reviewed was the Milky Tea Limited, and it was acquired by Ionic AB. Continued growth in the indie publishing and cross-platform release. In perspective, 2023 in gaming. Looking back in the year 2023 from Sunday, April the 12th, this moment in gaming reflects a diverse and rapidly evolving industry. Indie developers continue to thrive with creative, experimental ideas. Early access became a major pipeline for player feedback. Cross-platform releases expanded accessibility worldwide. Mobile gaming kept growing with narrative-driven experiences. Strategy, simulation, and hybrid genres gained popularity. 2023 wasn't about one dominant trend. It was about variety, creativity, and global reach. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Video Game History Time Warp Randomizer. Today we explored Sunday, April the 12th, 2023, a fascinating snapshot of modern gaming evolution. If you enjoyed this episode, would you be so kind as to like, smash that subscribe button, click the notification bell if there is one available, and share with your fellow gaming history fans. I do appreciate your feedback and I do appreciate your support on this steadily growing video game history podcast. Until next time, we spin again. In next time and the video game history time warp randomizer.